Hey everyone, Amanda here. I wanted to give you an update on the neurological side of things, not the neurosurgery, which is my spine, but neurological because of the brain. So last year I was referred to by the psychiatrist whose name I can't remember, and I only saw him 3 times, and I thought he was a total flake. And I think he was on drugs because his eyes were always bloodshot, and he always seemed to be like making it up on the spot. I don't know. Anyway, we had talked about I have memory problems, balance problems. We talked about having night terrors and nightmares. I'm sure there's other stuff. I can't remember. But anyway, we talked about stuff that is, neurologically based in the brain. And he was concerned, so he referred me to a neurology place, which is conveniently located at the same place where I go for my back. It's in the same building. But it's one big building, and over here on the second floor is neurology. And if you go to this entrance and you walk in, that's for your back. Interesting. So it actually makes it easier that they're in the same place. At least for me. I don't have to try to figure out where they are. I hate trying to figure out where places are. So I had an appointment and we talked about all this stuff. And I actually found out that day, which I don't know why it just came out that day and not before when I asked these questions, but whatever. My mom finally decided to tell me that my grandmother was diagnosed with narcolepsy. That would have been great to know a long time ago, but whatever, it is what it is. At least I know now, because I don't know why, and this has been since I was a kid, between the hours of like 2, I will say like 6 to 7, and it doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's like an everyday thing. I get really tired. I lose my energy. And a lot of times I get so tired, like, when you're so tired that you can't keep your eyes open, and if you don't get up and go to bed, you will fall asleep where you are. That's how tired I can get. And I can't stop it. I have to sleep. It's not like I fall to sleep. I just start getting really tired. I lose my energy. I've never looked up narcolepsy before, so I don't really know what the symptoms are. But that's something that he wants to test for, which I think is a good idea, because I'd rather be tested for it and it come out negative than not be tested for it and I have it. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to do a sleep study. But I'm not really sure about the other stuff. I don't remember most of the conversation because I've been in so much pain. And my brain, it's already like cloudy and foggy, and I can't think, and I just have a hard time. Oh my God, I just forgot where I was going with this. See what I mean? I can't even remember what I was just saying. Well, anyway, it's troubling to me. And I'm glad that I'm at least trying to figure out what's going on with my brain, because it's wonky. It's all over the place. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I've been in so much pain and stuff that I can't remember conversations. Another thing that happens to me is, like, for instance, say I need this, okay? And say somebody's already in here and I just want it, because it's the only thing I need. My brain, I can picture this, I can see it in my mind's eye, but for some reason, the word deodorant can't get from my brain to my mouth. I can't get it out. So I end up describing what I want rather than saying the name, because I can't, it's not connecting. And this is an everyday occurrence, several times a day. So that's troublesome. Like, why can't I think of the name? Why can't I get it from my brain to my mouth? Even though I can picture it in my head, I know what I want, I can describe it to you, but I can't remember the name. Like, what is that? You know, I don't know. So anyway, that's like another thing that happens. And I have had a lot of head trauma in my life, and I'm sure that that contributes to a lot when it comes to me processing information and things like that, because I've been hit front, back, top, the back, the side. Like, I've been hit everywhere on my head, and it's been throughout my life. A lot of it happened in school because I went to school with people who are a-holes. You know, one was I got my head slammed into a trunk. I accidentally, one time with my ex, we went to someone's house, and it was nighttime, and the party was out back of their house, but they didn't have any lights. You just had to kind of walk around, and then you'd find the lights where everyone was. Well, so we walked down. I get halfway down, and all of a sudden, I'm on the fucking ground. I'm on the ground, wondering what just happened. Well, what happened was somebody didn't pick up the rake or the shovel or whatever it was off the yard and left it there. And I stepped on it, and it hit me right in my forehead. And it swelled up like, it hurt so much. Oh my God, it was horrible, you know. So I am not surprised that I have issues regarding my brain in a neurological sense of it being able to send the messages it needs and all that fun stuff that our brains do for us that we take for granted. I also have to be careful because I can't remember. I think it was my grandmother's sister. I can't remember. If somebody developed Parkinson's disease. Definitely don't want to develop that. So I guess that's another thing they're going to test for. I'm not exactly sure when this is going to happen or whatever. I do have the sleep study all set up, but as far as the other stuff, I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to ask. And if there's any more, then I will come back and I will inform you of what's going on. And I'm making this video because if anybody has any of these symptoms, has experienced severe head trauma in any kind of way, and you're having issues, I urge you to get referred to a neurologist, at the very least, to rule things out. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to go through life having something wrong with you, and you could have just been tested and, you know, dealt with it then, instead of it becoming something where, you know, you know what I'm saying? You don't want it to get bad. You don't want to have any kind of disease just ravage you. You know what I'm saying? So better to be proactive. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you about that. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place, if I seem kind of not right there. And I'm sorry for the bras hanging up and I'm standing in the bathroom. That's what you get. Okay. I am starting to have pain from standing for so long and not really moving. So I'm going to end this video. And please, if you think that you might have cognitive issues, please, please, please go to the doctor and get referred. Better to rule it out than not know it all. So thank you for watching. I love you all. Be good to yourselves. Be good to everyone else. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye, guys.